have the worst habit on planet Earth. Not being consistent because I'm not receiving attention. Sometimes I myself have done things for the validation in order to continue doing it. If I don't get the applause, I immediately stop. If I don't get the recognition, the validation, I'm like, oh my God, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? And that makes me question everything that I've been trying to do. And that slows me down first. And then I eventually stop. Yeah, and I'm not afraid to admit that or ashamed to admit that because I'm way beyond that now. When I was 16 and I started my first entrepreneurial venture, which was a skincare brand called Eco Basic, I hired 2 people, all right? I was 16. I hired 2 people and we started posting on Instagram. And initially, my strategy was to grow a good following before product launch. And for this, we came up with fantastic ideas. And this was, mind you, in 2019, 2020, during that time. And meme pages were on the rise, but they weren't like in their peak. So we wanted to do like a beauty related meme page kind of thing. And it was a very good idea back then. I would push them to post content that would go viral, right? If something didn't go viral, I thought something was wrong with all of us and wrong with the idea or wrong with whatever we were posting. But that's not true. So that kind of external validation for at least my brand and for the things that we posted kind of slowed down the growth, I would say. Had we not freaking cared about whether or not we received applause like from the other people, or in terms of likes or in terms of comments or in terms of DMs, like, oh my gosh, you guys are doing great, I really like this content, blah blah blah. Had we not given into that, like, we would have actually had like 500k followers right now. But that was a very big lesson for me, to not stop doing something just because it isn't being recognized yet, especially if you are dreaming and you are a dreamer. I love dreamers. We never have our feet on the ground. We're always in the clouds. But it takes courage to even have a big dream. It takes courage to, go down a path that seldom people visit, because it is difficult. It is lonely. You're not gonna have a lot of people supporting you. And most importantly, sometimes you might be mocked for it. Dreaming combined with execution is called showing up for yourself. And I'll be honest, yeah, showing up for yourself is not easy at all, especially when nobody is watching. Starting a new habit from today, 30 days from now, how consistent are you gonna be? I tried yoga. Okay, it was so hard to be consistent. You know what? You wake up one morning and you're like, oh, I have to do this again. But what is the result? Like, can I really say it? And then you kind of stop. But oh my God, can I stress at you and tell you that that is going to be your biggest enemy? Anytime you feel that, anytime that thought creeps in, I double down on it, like twice as much. I double down on it. And I'm like, yes, this is my sign to actually continue doing it for the next 1.5, 3, 4, 5 months. I'm currently building a business. It's a clothing brand. And for me is to have this mindset of, let's see where it goes. Let's keep creating till the end of eternity. I create my content, I post it, and I'm just like, done, right? Similarly, I'm approaching YouTube with a similar mindset. I'm like, let me make this video out of the pure creativity of my heart. Because I can't just sit, or I can't just spend my life just passively existing. I want to actively be a part of things. And how can you actively be a part of life? When you create. Creating anything, literally. If you are a builder at heart and you embrace that, that is purpose in so many ways. I'm not saying go waste your money, go do this without learning. Now, if I'm trying to build a brand, I am not blindly doing it. I'm obviously receiving feedback and I'm improving. Even if it is by 1%, I improve on it every single day. And how can I do that? Only by freaking showing up. If I don't show up behind the closed doors, nobody is going to be able to see it when I open the door, because there's nothing to show. There's nothing to show that I built or that I worked on. But most of you don't even pick a lane. You keep switching lane from lane to lane to lane to lane. But pick a lane first. Even if it's so hazy and you can't even see the road, just pick it. And just keep showing up every single day. And then you'll find a path, even if you like it or not. And then you'll know which path is the path that you want to travel in. Literally, majority of the things that I've done, I realized, okay, this is not something I want to do. But if I didn't show up to do it, then I wouldn't even know. I'd be in square one. I'd be stuck where I am. When I first started the clothing brand, it was just like everything was everywhere. It is a big industry. It is very saturated. Where do I find the manufacturers? Anytime I go on a TikTok, anytime I go on a YouTube, all I see are videos of people getting scammed, okay? So what do I do now? Should I quit? No. The biggest problem was to find the manufacturers. in a sea of manufacturers and you don't even know who is true, who isn't, how do you design. But it didn't happen in a day. It took me months to figure out what kind of designs I wanted to do, what kind of brand I wanted to build, what is the story, what is the strategy, what's the marketing going to be like. And then you have this whole process of trying and testing different manufacturers till you figure out the one that you like at a good price. It is all a matter of trial and error. And if you don't show up for yourself, you're never going to be able to get to the place where you once dreamt of. That is going to kill your trust in yourself, and trust me, you don't want that. But once you achieve these bite-sized goals that you keep for yourself, you break the bigger one and then you have the small ones and you achieve little by little, you compound that trust that you have put in yourself to achieve something. And the best part of showing up for yourself every day kind of erases parts of you that probably wasn't able to achieve something in the past that you tried. It is going to show you a new group of successes and a new group of fails. And that is going to be more data points to whatever it is that you're trying to build. I'm not even asking you to show up so everybody sees how much you're interested and passionate about building something. It is literally for you yourself to see how passionate you are to build something, right? It's like you are showing up every single day. Look at how far you've come. You've stuck to a habit, stuck to an idea for 6 months. You stick to it for 1.5 months, bro, you're good. You're good to go. You definitely want to build it. So why would you want to quit it? Or why would you not want to show up one random day and lose it all? Today, I booked an Airbnb and I'm away from my family to film some content. And I was so tired because I haven't slept in a long while. And I filmed a little bit, and then I ended up sleeping. I literally ended up on the couch and I just closed my eyes for a second and I got knocked out. Definitely want to film in daylight. Daylight is the best to film. But then I was like, okay, should I just not film at all? Or should I just wait till tomorrow morning? But I was like, you know what, F it. I don't really care. Let me just pull out the camera. I don't even have a script for this YouTube video because usually I would have a script. But today I don't even have a script. And sometimes I'm not even confident with the things that I say in front of the camera because I want to be on point. If not, I'll just continue talking and talking for ages. I was like, F it. Let me just pull the camera out. Let me just talk my heart out. And this is what it is. This is a video. It's never too late to start. It's never too early to start. Your age doesn't matter. The equipment you have at hand doesn't matter. All that matters is you. All that matters is what you have to share with the world that you want other people to be a part of. Because at the end of the day, to even have the courage to want to build something, is big. Is really big. 95% want to live their lives very passively. Live on what other people create. Consume, basically consumers. So to be on the creator side is a very small pool of people, whether it is social media, business, whatever it is. Be different. Because if you aren't different, you're literally going to fit in and blend in and be a part of the crowd and do the exact same things that they're doing and get on the consumer side of things. There's just something in some of us that just doesn't let us sit in peace if we are not actively engaged in like putting like content stuff, saying things or being ourselves. If we don't do that, it just feels so empty. Man, like what am I even doing with my life? You just don't feel good. That urge, that ability to want to do something is a blessing that not a lot of people have. So you better make use of it. There is not an expiry date or a start date to create something. But hope this helped you. And again, I'm very happy and very thankful for each and every one of my subscribers, 79, I think. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.